Hi, so it's Tuulia here. I wanted to answer, I want to, not only did, I still do, answer the point about radical honesty with kids that Mika was raising 10th of December. I like the way you wrote about it, about your kids of 2 and 5 and how they yet didn't learn to lie and still have that natural like blurted out kind of kid way of being. I think that's amazing and great. Uh, and then you wrote something like maybe, well, I don't remember exactly, but something like if you from now on and now very early on, like keep being honest with them and encourage them, like being honest and open in their expression, maybe they never kind of learn to lie and all these completion talks are not necessary with them when they are bigger. Um, that's a nice theory. I worry it doesn't quite work that way. Um, no matter how great of a job you do as a parent, there's all this other surrounding. There's the schools, well, the kindergarten, the school, the friends, the neighbors, the people in the stores. So all the whole of the society, which does lie, does tell half truths, white lies, bullshit, and so on. And your kids won't be kind of without being exposed to that. And then another thing that I think will come to play is the teenage years. And when kids hit adolescence, then it's about a lot about fitting to the group. Am I okay? Am I okay? Do people like me? How do I need to be so that I'm accepted? And then also taking like distance and independence from the parents and having all that turmoil of hormones and changes and getting interested in the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever is going on for them. So that kind of gets very confusing time, and however good of a job we do as parents and adults to be present and encourage kids and teenagers to express whatever is happening there is kind of changes and events happening that we cannot control or influence, and that's part of life too, that kind of path from being a baby and little kid to a bit bigger kid to early teenager, then a real teenage bubbling up thing, and then a young adult, and then studying age and adult, and then growing up in and maturing in that process. So I think it's kind of impossible in this world as we are built as human beings to get through without somehow learning to lie or withhold stuff. And I don't think it's because we are bad as people or we consciously teach that to other ones around us, to the kids. And I think what comes to play here as well is our kind of survival mechanisms. So we as human beings, as mammals, as human animals, we survive in flocks of people. That's how we managed earlier on, when there were saber-toothed tigers and poisonous fruits and poisonous berries and other predators and bad weather, and we needed our group to really literally to survive and thrive and reproduce or have kids and keep our kids safe. So it's very strongly built into our system, in our nerve system, in our spine, in our split of a second reaction system, that we want to be accepted by the group. We want to be feeling safe. We want ongoingly our system, without us being too aware of it, is like, am I okay? Am I okay? Do you accept me? Am I part of this group? What is that look on your face? Is that approval? Is that disapproval? And we want that validation, that the group is accepting of us, and that really is a big deal. That's kind of thriving our well-being and our survival. And then what we do as adults is to kind of start to teach our system that we are surviving, we are safe, we're doing okay, even if somebody has an odd look on their face, if somebody's mad, if somebody doesn't like us in some certain moment, that we do survive without acceptance and love from everybody around. And that's a long path for us to learn. So this is a bit of my thoughts. I would love to hear what other people think of this topic. I think it's super exciting and very, very important. And I think it's great that you are in that place where your kids feel open and safe to just blurt stuff out and have that kid-like innocence that lying is not needed. There's no winning in the lying. And I hope that we as adults can support the kids so that if they get angry, if they get sad, whatever happens with them, that we tell them and show them, which is even more important, that's okay. We can handle that. We can hold that as big people. That is part of being a human being, that all those things happen and it's not threatening to us as adults. And that's all about doing our own work. And you writing that you're going to complete with your parents in January, I think that's really great and amazing, and I congratulate you for that, and all us parents and adults who are cleaning up our past and cleaning with our parents and people around us so that we can be actually more present in this moment, more present to the kids, more present to other fellow humans, more present to ourselves, happier, more real, worrying a bit less about acceptance, being cool, doing the right thing, and stuff like that. All right. Ciao.